Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Dicey Trajectories map. We're playing as the green player out of the 6th position. And we've got a challenge ahead of us right now. The challenge is I don't have many good cap spots, unfortunately. My 5 is going to almost certainly be toast over here to the white player. White has a very simple cap choice there. The 2 is not bad as far as middle board positioning, but runs a risk of being rolled by either blue or black early, especially with blue capping there. That one's basically a non. I simply can't cap there with blue going there. Everything else borders somebody's strong material. I could go on the 5 here directly next to the cap. That doesn't do me very good. Maybe because I go directly after white, there's a chance that if I go here, I get him to roll me. And then a little bit of a retaliatory play. I've got plenty of material behind purple. I honestly think that may be my best choice is just capping next to white. I don't have good options. I simply do not have good options on this board. But this is Tier List Tuesday. It's the series on the channel where we play every single map in Risk. On the meta settings, those settings are auto setup, 60-second turn timer, progressive cards, balance splits dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off. Fog and blizzards are on. We've got neutral inactivity behavior for the series. It's basically Progressive Capitals with some more specifics thrown in there for you guys. Now, Dicey... This one is a little bit of a tongue twister, or at least a stumble over my words type map. Dicey Trajectories. I don't know why that's so difficult for me. Oh, white didn't cap on the... All right, screw it. Maybe he'll roll that out of there then. The fact that this is not a good cap spot, but everywhere else, like purple's here. If I go here, I'm going to get rolled. He's got a 9 cap. There's no reason not to try that roll, even though he doesn't know the 4's here. If I go here, same thing. That's going to hit me 2. If I go here, I'm sitting next to blue. It's just not great. So the fact that white didn't go on this 6 back here, maybe I have a bonus to play for. This is a 39 territory map. There are 2 blizzards. Knocks us down to 37. So it is 2 territories smaller when blizzards are considered than the classic map. There are 8 bonuses. Those bonuses are as follows: the Delta Quadrant +2, formerly Neutral Zone, Zeta Cluster, and Sector 42 are +3s, and then the remaining 4 bonuses of the Cube, Wormhole, Marble Twilight, and Dark System are our 4 troop bonuses on the board. Purple weirdly places troops up in this direction to hit blue, I guess. Then hits my 2 anyway. I don't understand the purpose of putting those troops up there. Maybe to try to prevent a card block. He actually fortifies in a significantly larger chunk. So purple had a ton of troops on the right-hand side. He actually has an intriguing 2-point hold over those 2 +4s. Or sorry, the +3 and +4 is Sector 42 and Dark System. He will almost certainly have Sector 42 on this second turn. I'm hoping white rolls the 6 out for me. I'm not optimistic that that is going to happen, but a man can dream. Now, it's also possible white actually capped on inner limits, potentially, or maybe even the limit, and that's why we didn't see him on the 6. Maybe he had three troops in a row there. What is this? Oh. I didn't realize, I didn't even notice that could path down this way. Fair enough, yellow. I see you. Okay. White gets 7. Could theoretically roll a 13 on 8. And he would have had potential if he capped on this for a 16 on 8. Evidently not what is happening. So I don't know where he is. If this material all kind of gets out of here for me, that'd be great. Appears to not be happening. Let's see what we got over here. We have blue. We have blue there. I'm not going to move that 4 off. There's no point. I'm going to lose that anyway. Let's see what we've got here then. Black. Because he could have fortified this 6 out. Is he in here? He is in here. All right, then like, why didn't you fortify the 6 out? That's a little bit annoying. I am not in a good spot, but I do trade last, which is good. So now he can at least he can attack, theoretically attack off of the 6 and come up this way. I at least have that potentially working for me. I'm going to be starved for cards in this position, though. I mean, I got really just not only did turn order screw me, but board position just so spread out and nothing in favorable spots. Like I had a 2 here. This would have been a great spot to cap, but it's not a great spot to cap because I'm in the 6th position, and also it was only a 2. If it was, if I had a 6 like white or black here on this spot, I cap on a 9. I'm not so worried about blue hitting me. So sorry, white, didn't know you were here, but also why didn't you fortify your 6 out? Especially as cap's here, theoretically he attacks boom boom, right? Oh, this could be intriguing. Oh, this is really... See, he was going to break this anyway, right? Does he fortify this back to the left? No, he leaves it in front of white. That actually makes it funnier because now it kind of makes white look like the bad guy. Or sorry, it makes black look like the bad guy less than me. I'm not trying to be rude to purple. I'm not moving the 4, dude. There's no reason for me to attack with the 4. I mean, I guess I'll attack with the 4 on this next turn because I suppose it makes some sense. But black actually had a +3. What +3 would black have? Zeta cluster? Must have been, because I have vision on everything else, or did have vision on everything else. Purple should have just taken this bonus. Absolutely should have taken this bonus. No doubt in my mind that should have happened. I'm not sure why it didn't. If I'm white, I think you theoretically want to retake. I'm in the +2. I'm in the worst bonus on the board. It's not great. Things are looking dire already. But you never know. Players make bad choices all the time in this game. White flagging would be interesting. I'd be surprised if he flagged because he's got a good cap. I really like his capital on this board. Wow. Huh. Don't put troops here. Please don't. Puts 1 there. Just play it slow, I guess. Blue has the +4 in Wormhole, interestingly. So white flagged. I'm a little bit surprised by that. If I can end up getting that capital somehow, maybe I have a chance, but I'm not optimistic. Not optimistic in the slightest. And it looks as though blue may be getting a little bit greedy here soon. Unfortunately, the yellow player plays very slowly. Purple's also playing very slowly. I think this is the type of map where taking bonuses early is going to greatly benefit you. I think early bonuses will very strongly benefit people. So for the fact that purple has not yet taken that bonus up there, despite, he could have rolled a 13 on 4 on that last turn, almost certainly would have had enough troops left to finish the bonus. Has a 10 cap that nobody's probably going to roll here just yet. Now blue holding this 4 here, I don't love, especially because he hit me in panic off of the limit and didn't fortify these 4 forward. He had this territory here already. Purple continues putting troops back there. I think it's partially because he knows he won't actually, but he can path back to this area anyway later. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that he is adding back here. Why open him up? He wants to trade over here. If I'm blue, I get this out of here immediately. Who knows what yellow is doing? I think he's still attacking down in here. That's the other thing, is black should be playing aggressively for this area. He should get behind purple before it's too late. Purple also did not fortify those remaining troops to capital, which makes me think he split his defense to defend his bonus, which is just... I just don't think it's that important. I really don't think it's that important. So we'll see a troop, at least one troop here. Here, here. Two here. That's not great. I think I got to make this maneuver now, though. Before this gets too large. Maybe blue breaks me. I'm just looking to hold something. And this way, white will start placing, until the cap's rolled and whatnot, I'll start placing on these other positions. Purple doesn't want to box his cap off. That's why he wants blue to trade in here with him. Blue does not have cap pathing into me, which is good. He did not get broken. Okay. He also does not hit me. Does he roll? Yeah, he rolls right back into the same spot, and he gets purple out of there, and he hits me. So he's got that whole bonus now. I will start with 7. 8 on 4. You don't trust that roll. He'll get 13 on this next turn. He probably goes right into me. I'll take the card off of black here. Then black and I can trade here in front of the white cap. But who knows? Maybe we get lucky where blue starts stacking against white. But I think almost certainly blue takes this card here. Now, black botting would be very surprising. But I suppose people botting isn't the most surprising thing in the world, because it's what happens in Risk all the stinking time lately. And this map wouldn't really surprise me. It looks like he's going to get a card. He gets a card. Okay. Cool. Purple added nothing to capital. Probably isn't thrilled that blue hit them out of here. Black broke them. Or yellow. Yellow might have backdoored too. But they got broken up here because we know they took this whole thing. They knocked me out of here and then we saw them hit yellow too. That's crazy. That is very interesting that they got broken up here. Either black or yellow broke that. Blue is in the driver's seat of this game right now, if you ask me. Picked a decent enough capital. Not a 1-point hold, but basically views the 1 point on this side where you get quite a bit, especially in the early game. Not surprised he's trying to push his advantage. Now we took out a spot where it was getting 2 troops here, at least for that specific turn. So no more than 4 territories of white were left. See how much it puts here. Puts 2 there. I'm thinking it's just the cap in that spot, potentially. We don't see any more material here of black. Black's got a 3 back here. White with 16 on the capital. Blue's getting 14. Trades in early. Does not go after me, interestingly enough. Also doesn't roll the white cap. Takes and chills. Interesting. Was hoping he would have rolled the white cap, got bad dice, and then let me steal it. That is not the case. Black. Oh, black lost his capital to blue. So here's the interesting piece. Is he gonna weasel his way down in here? Two interesting things here. White is gonna flag soon. Purple got broken again. And most important, he does hit my 2 up there. I don't want to set. I said 8 on 4 is not 100%. That is true. It's 99%. If blue hits black again, it's probably in my best interest to leave black back here for the extra cards. So I don't want to have to take that. So I think I try to roll blue. We don't have a trade-in. So we may just have to risk the 99% roll in breaking blue, and then maybe blue even opens us up. The extra 2 troops to me is not important. The ability to take cards is important. I have this card. I'm not blocked here right now. I have this card available, at least seemingly. And also seemingly, blue's not thrilled with whatever, or black's not thrilled with whatever blue just did. I think blue expended quite a few troops to do that play. I'm surprised he was able to take a cap with only 20 troops. White only puts 1 here and then immediately flags. So that is what it is. We're going to hit blue here. 99% roll. Does win. Taking my cards here, bro. I'm sorry. He's probably only getting 5. No, he is actually getting 9. So he'll come in here and break me. Now he's probably holding against me on this spot. I doubt this fortified away, but then the question becomes, why split if you're not going to fortify away? Why not fortify the 3? So yeah, we get 2 fewer troops, but what's the cost, right? We leave black back here. Black actually gives me an extra card. That's nice. Don't have to take that yet. Purple still is not holding the bonus. Now, the confusing thing to me here, and maybe black is the one that's breaking purple, which would also explain why blue is able to take black's cap so easily. But why is yellow? There should be no remnants of yellow behind purple here. Purple should be able to full send yellow out of that position, knowing full well that black was in this bonus on a 1 point. Unless he wasn't on a 1 point. Maybe black is kept directly next to yellow. That right here, that'd be interesting. So we'll get the 12 trade. White has flagged. Black did roll this out. I would love the white capital. I'm not sure of the means to take it. The unfortunate thing is my +2 is actually on this territory here. He actually did not leave the defense there. I'll let black break me if he wants to. So black actually did break blue. That is good to know. So I don't re-break. He leaves me alone. And maybe, just maybe, blue trades in again and aggresses black. He trades in again. I want to see him take a second cap again because I have black harvested back here. This was an intentionally tactical play in the hopes that blue would hit black again. And if black opened up blue's cap, which we know was likely pretty strong, blue full sends black, doesn't get the elimination. Actually didn't even roll a cap, so he did break. So this is interesting. He was able to break but didn't take the cap, which makes me think the cap is on CUE continuum. Black also trades here. We don't have a set, but I'm eyeing white's capital. So if I can get that soon, it'd be pretty good. Probably won't be the white elimination. It's only worth 1 card. It's like 9 troops up here to have to go get. But these two are just kind of whacking each other. I actually think we have, if we can get the white capital, we've got some decent chance here. He is really hitting him. Looks like he found something he maybe didn't intend to. So we know white's not in here. We do know white was on this territory here. It is almost certainly not here because black had to path down in there. Black is, I think, completely off cap here. I'm not fully convinced he got a fortify there. Meanwhile, purple still does not have this bonus. So yellow is not letting that happen. There's a possibility that white is also back in here. I'm really confused by purple. And maybe purple doesn't want to close off his positioning. Maybe he knows that he's getting cards back here and he values that more. Potential infinite trading zone back here. Well, not fully. Black at any point could decide to remove that. Yellow just took a capital. I think yellow may have just gotten black's cap. Yellow may have just been, now there is an infinite trading zone if that's what happened. If white did, or black did not get the fortify off there, that is certainly a possibility. Got a big old cap here. Trade on 4. We do have a trade on 4. I don't want to set early. I would love to roll this. Well, unless I get black's 2 cards, right? That's a possibility. Could I bait blue into opening me up? If I break blue on this next turn, bait him into coming off of cap. Black is capless. I just hope he plays it out. I don't know that blue hit his big stack that was up here that seemingly did not get fortified properly. We will find out, though. We'll see where all of these troops get placed. If all 3 go here, we'll have the elimination. Which does concern me a little bit with yellow having his capital. He has botted. Only puts 1 there. So black definitely still exists elsewhere. We'll break blue then. I'll get to 5. We'll take the white cap. Blue won't have a trade in. I'm going to pretend like I'm looking for the black elimination. I know blue won't be able to hit me here. Well, that's interesting too. Yellow has the cap here, but not the bonus. I think yellow's got to be a little bit careful of purple. Or he trades. So maybe purple's got to be a bit careful of yellow. I just hope they don't have a good relationship with each other up there. You know? He's He's hitting stuff. Purple did not trade. Do I think this is the end of it? Maybe. Okay, I'm still gonna... I'll leave that there. Maybe it's got a ton of troops off cap. I thought with how much attacking specifically yellow did there. Because at this point, if blue gets fed the elimination, I don't think it matters. He's not getting enough. But I broke him here because I'm trying to keep him at bay because I don't think he's very strong. I think it's in my best interest to play off of that. Now, I am a little bit concerned that yellow is going to get this elimination here and not purple. If purple gets it, I think that's probably good because I don't think he's the biggest fan of yellow. If it's anywhere back here, we won't have access to it anyway. Let's see what purple does. Yellow traded early. Did a lot of attacking. Purple still with no bonus. Maybe black's back here. Maybe blue left it there. I doubt it, though. We trade him for 35. We'd win this. Yellow's getting 8. Is that territory count? 2 caps in territory, or did somebody steal a capital? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I do wonder if this is the end of white. I'm not optimistic, but I want the cap for its positioning mostly. Black must be up here, right? He wants this one card. It might be like a 30 stack, though. He did not move that away. All right, we're going to put this 7. Sure. Blue is not very strong. I want to be able to eliminate blue if I can on this next turn. Ooh, that is not going to happen. Oh, that is a bad play. Oh, wow. That gets you 1 card? I mean, maybe he just wanted to guarantee his positioning there. If yellow has a set, this guy's cooked. Maybe he goes and eliminates white too. Nope. Purple. Okay, I think I read that correctly. Purple took a cap from yellow then. It must have taken this one. Yellow's in here. He trades. Does he jump to 3 caps? This is crazy. No, he plays it super passively. Yeah, yellow. So yellow has single cap in the +3 here. And they're still not letting either of each other hold this bonus. Maybe white is back here. hope blue's not back here. It's like the one thing that could fumble this for me. Ooh. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Gonna trade early. Because I don't want to mess this up. 36, okay. Yellow's still back here too. He may come and completely break me. That would be the safest option for him, is coming and completely breaking me. Now the downside to this, yeah, there's the whitey limit. Not surprised by that. We're getting how much now? We're getting 12. That's not bad. I accidentally placed too many troops on this spot on that last turn. I was trying to, or on this spot, I guess. I was trying to level it out. So I traded, but I didn't think it was a big deal to trade. If blue doesn't set, we eliminate blue. That's kind of the mindset here. I'm not worried about this cap. I see what the pathing looks like. It's probably got... Ooh, if yellow kills him though. First. But maybe yellow's not happy with purple instead. Although purple traded early. We wouldn't see it jump to 3 either. If blue loses this capital here. I think he may have hit purple. It's a risky game to play. Purple could be on a trade-in. $40, $35. There is 3 back there. I was wondering if that was the case. If he trades, he lives. If he doesn't trade, I'll leave him alone. Or I will kill him, I mean. I had a feeling there was a 3 back here. I don't know why. I just thought he would have split and then fortified, because he did that same thing earlier instead of fortifying everything back. He does trade. Now he's going to come break me, which is funny. Expected, but funny. Oh, that was a terrible play. He's just crashing out. Okay. Interesting. He doesn't even fortify to this capital. What was the point of that? I mean, he got incredible dice. I get that he's not happy with me, but I don't think that was the way to do it. I mean, he went -9 on a 35 cap, which is just stupid that that's even possible. Because that just fed the game. I mean, I had a chance of winning this. I guess yellow and purple are still fighting each other, right? Purple was down to 7 there. He got 10 on the previous turn. So he did hold this +3. They are hitting each other, and they're not like particularly happy about it. I am worried yellow is going to pick up an additional capital right now. It's a shame, because blue, obviously, I can butter up for additional troops here again. Now this cap becomes the cap that I'd like to hold. I just don't want to show my opponents how easy that maybe is, because I just lost a 35 cap. Those two are hitting each other enough. It's weird that yellow's got this 35 up here, hasn't tried to maneuver it forward. He's the only one that could be on a trade in here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to leave 50 here. Not going to hit that. Not going to retake either. Just going to butter you up again, buddy. Interesting. I mean, at this point, removal of blue is priority number 1. The problem is I'm on an awkward set number because he eliminated black, or he got an additional card off of that. So I don't trade in off of him when he's on 3, which I normally believe I would. I think these guys have quite a few troops up here, and they're still on 8 and 7, just like they were before. So I believe it's purple with 2 caps, yellow with 1, and the +3. Yellow hits there, okay. Let's see what blue does here. Have a trade in. Question is, I want to get greedy for him on an extra card. That's my problem. Like, run the risk of him not having a trade in on 3 so that I make sure I trade off of him. Maybe he just sacks into me, though. That would make this so much easier. Is he running? What? Fortifies back. Purple's getting 11. Now I have this pathing, though, where I can dip in and hit him, and the 38 runs this way. Again, contingent entirely on him not having a trade. Yellow got broken. Ooh, cap just flipped, didn't it? Or... No. No, I wouldn't see cap amounts flip there. Blue is very chatty. Okay. Put this here. No sense in trading. Maybe he gets a set. 47. Maybe he's got a trade on 3 again. Trades are up to 70. No trade. All right, perfect. Doesn't even break me. But he doesn't realize it doesn't save him. Purple sets. Now, I'm a little bit concerned that purple... Ooh, you know what might happen here is purple might think he can eliminate yellow. He's not going to know about this 35 down here. If purple jumps to 3 caps, that'll be the tell, huh? Oh, purple's going to kill blue. Purple does not trade off of blue, though. Wow, I'm really surprised he's going for this elimination. Why make yourself aware, you know? What's the roll? It wins. I didn't see the dice on that. And now with yellow on 5, purple on 3 caps, 25 is going to go back. That's not a lot. Purple on 5 cards. We don't know what he lost here. There's a 25 that we got to hit, but he's got 3 capitals. If we see numbers drop, that's going to be the biggest tell here. There's a chance yellow feeds this to us. There's 1 cap already. Just takes the 1. He just took the 1. What does that mean for us? I guess we'll find out, right? This probably has no more than 50 on it. 120. 27. 69 goes back then. Let's go venture with this. $107. Well played. Heads up play by him. That's crazy. He lost quite a bit here. He did not get good dice on that roll. Or at least not spectacular dice. Now we're at a weird equilibrium. Not even an equilibrium. Yellow is bigger than both of us by a lot. So whatever he rolled, he must not have lost a whole lot on whatever he rolled. If it was only like a 30 cap or whatever. That's a shame. I was going to try to get blue, man. Got jumped in line. It's all, if blue didn't run up here, I think it wouldn't have been a problem. I don't think purple would have hunted that. But instead, yellow most likely opened up whatever big stack purple had. That's check mark 1. And 2, yellow must open up whatever big stack purple had. And 2, the, what is he going to do? Is he going to slam this? Takes back here. Is that it? Just leaves that open. Lets the 100 and something sit there. I guess so. I don't have a trade in right now. That is fine. Yeah, similar in size to purple. Purple trades. They both set early. Interesting. This game, I thought this was going to be like the kind of end. Is he going to hit yellow? Okay. I don't think purple is playing this properly. I think he has too many troops off cap. Yes, he fortified here on that last turn, but he just traded for 97 troops. 2 would have been placed wherever. We only saw about 40 placed here. So the fact that he traded for that many troops makes me think he's stacking quite a few in front of purple. Or sorry, in front of yellow down here by the cap. Because we didn't see anything added to this capital. Now, I shouldn't feel any pressure to... Yeah, see, this is... He's changing his defense. Purple's got quite a bit stacked against him, I think, here. Very interesting. I'm going to roll there. Now, they could, at any point, infinitely trade with each other. Was he trying to roll the cap? How would he even have enough troops to do that? I mean, he didn't have the bonus, right? He's getting 12, double cap, and the +3. Territory count maybe as well. I think yellow actually blocked him in here. Potentially. Weird play, because now he's very blockable. Yellow's getting 10. He was getting 10 before. Very interesting. I could take this, but then I don't get any cards up top. There's no sense in taking this. I'm almost surprised we don't see yellow hit here and block him. This cap I don't think has much value. We're going to stack everything here. It's also the cap that's open. Purple's getting 12. Gonna reach around. Opens me. I have a trade on 3.
Yeah.
I think he wants me to get involved. I don't really have any interest in that. Because now I can take the rest of this bonus. I don't even need to keep this pathing open. Just slowly but surely plug away at this bonus. Take the available cards I have. The cap is open. The issue is yellow can't really feasibly block here. We almost need to just see him make a move into this cap up top. And I'm worried that he isn't going to play that aggressively enough for that. Which might mean this game never ends. He's attacking more than once. That's promising. Potentially. So I know I closed off the line into that capital. I'm not super concerned about that. Pick up a +4. Purple trades early. I had a feeling that would occur. I assume only 7 here? I was thinking about it. What's actually purple killing blue is actually gonna kept him alive in this. I think if he was stuck up here, he's pretty easy block. Yellow can play with somebody on the other side of the board. I mean, early trade in, he committed what 7 here, 7 here. Break. So I do wonder when we get to the point where yellow's just had enough. He goes and hits him. I'm not sure. I'm trying not to overtake. I'm playing as passively as I am right now because I'm trying not to overtake territories. I don't want to run myself into a position where I don't have cards. Trades are up over 100, literally double purple's cap size right now. Or well, they're the same as purple's cap size, but you could quickly double his cap size with one of that size already is more what I meant. Now the interesting thing is that he's hitting purple pretty good. I haven't seen a third cap jump, right? We all have 2. We all have 2, so if one of them takes the other cap from each other, we'll see 3. There's only 3 of us in the game. So anytime a cap's taken, we'll know. He is down to 7, so he's just got the 2 caps. Yellow did break him up here. And he appears to be retaliating. No, just a simple take. Interesting. Yellow is now getting 11. So they don't both have this. There's not one single owner of this bonus here. By the way, this is the final map in the Universal Domination map pack for Tier List Tuesday. The next map pack we will be looking at is actually the first map pack I reviewed on the channel when I started making active risk videos. It's the first one that came out after that happened, and that is the Viking Conquest map pack. That is what we'll be starting next week. I can't believe we've already reached that point. But would be so not the second. There are 2 Viking map packs. There's the Viking Legends and then Viking Conquest. Viking Conquest was the first one. You guys have seen, in particular, Battle of Svolder, probably the most on the channel. End of the King we've played a couple times. Lindisfarne Raid, same. Greenland Saga I've played like once or twice. Not a whole lot. We played it on stream, I think, 1 time since I reviewed those maps initially. But all of the map packs are ones that we actually have reviewed already on the channel, which is super intriguing. Is he bailing on this position? He thought about hitting this, I think. Oh, he completely bailed. He completely bailed. And he traded early too, didn't he? Yeah. I think he's gearing up to hit yellow. I think he doesn't like this guy and he wants to go down in a blaze of glory. I'll take this capital. The problem is I won't know if one flips on the other side after I take this, but that's okay. We can pay attention to the numbers. There's no reason not to take this, I think. I think he thought about rolling this, but I've got such a strong position here. Not going to add anything else to it right now. Yeah, that's a mistake. You should put it on here. You've already got the 3 here. Just add 1 troop there. You're golden. Yeah, he's going to sit in the corner anyway. Yellow's getting 14. He may not realize, because he didn't see how much purple fortified to cap there. Just that it happened. So maybe he weasels his way down here and takes all this stuff out, sure. I kind of need him to take the initiative, though. Normally, I would expect the purple player to react to what just happened. Alright, I'm going to make these both 120. Excuse me. Do 122, the rest up here. Because I may as well defend my caps. If purple's going to trade down here, golden, especially if yellow's not going to wipe him out. Wonder if that it didn't even leave. Yellow's getting 15. Double capital, plus 3, plus 4. Territory count. I wonder if I can help him. I'm going to see. It does close my line off to that position, but there's a chance he reopens it. And I got a bunch of cards down here anyway right now. If I take 1 here, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eventually I could consolidate to be 600 something troops. I'd like to see. I'm a little curious. 114. Hopefully he understands what I just did. So my thought process here is that he knows. Was he in 7 before? Oh, he may have. Oh, that's probably just territory count. He reopens me to this maneuver. The problem is I don't know how much yellow has. I'm not going to feed you the win. I have no interest in doing that. Yellow trades early. This is not a very strong cap, which makes me think he's got a bunch here. It's here. Is he going to come clear all of this? It looks like that's the case. Immediately sees my large capital, backs up. He traded early to do that. Interesting. I mean, this is a strong cap. Relatively strong. I don't know who's the largest. I would assume myself only because these two have been hitting each other quite a bit. It seems that purple's going to try to milk this to at least his trade on 5. Maybe he goes for the elim off of this, hopes for good dice, hopes for me to participate. I'm not really sure. This quantity of troops here makes me think that he's going to try to clear purple fully out of this lower region. And then he'll find me and he'll stop. The thing is that he doesn't stop. He is going to try to full clear. That's not... I mean, you know he's here. Why are you hitting me up here? That's a kind of irritating move. That's a little bit annoying. I'm not going to take all of these back, because it's not like I had the bonus anyway. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take all of them back. How does he have such few troops here? Where are all of his other troops? How is purple so much larger than him? Fair enough. This cap is so much weaker than I thought it would be. I'm fairly convinced yellow has extra troops elsewhere that he's hiding. That pivot was weird. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Wow. Yeah, see, purple was going to make one of these moves here, and he just hasn't. Now he's going to make me clear out this many troops, or he's going to connect, neither of which works well. I mean, yellow didn't have to irritate me. He really didn't have to, and now he is. I mean, this is just obnoxious. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Slider. Annoying. Now we're like the same size as purple. Purple's playing this very patiently, and I respect it. Yellow's found a way to irritate everybody. Because God forbid somebody's getting as many troops per turn as you are, my friend. And you traded in on 3 to make that maneuver. I just don't want to. I don't want to feed a cap run to purple. That's my issue. I'd love to see him hit yellow. Problem is he doesn't know how much of yellow I just hit. He doesn't know that I just burned 130 troops of yellow. The funny part is we can actually card block yellow. Which I didn't think was going to be possible here, but it looks like it's going to be. Purple's clearly not a bad player. That's fine. Just a matter of time until he realizes. Problem is, Purple's played this really well to the point where I'm going to be the one forced into taking the bulk of the damage from yellow off of the card block. If I just trade with purple back here, it's fine. He's going to get more than that on this next turn. So I'm at 838. Purple's at 813 plus some. So we're already building back up above him. I mean, we're getting double the amount of troops per turn. It's not much, especially when we're both getting trade-ins. But yellow is going to run out of cards here on this next turn. He's going to be forced to hit through us. We're just going to hit him back and set the block. The only way yellow can prevent this block from going through, and there's a very easy way for him to do this. The fact that he's traded in early and his hitting... Oh my god, this guy is a nuisance. Unbelievable. But if he comes and hits purple and removes purple, then it's smart. This is not smart. This is exactly the wrong thing to be doing in this position. Oh my god, he's so bad. Like, you've just managed to make an enemy for no reason. You're going to force me to hit your material again. It just doesn't make any sense, dude. I don't get it. Now he's blocked, at least. That's the only bonus I was holding anyway, right? Sure, I have 3 capitals. That's fair. But now you don't have a set, and you don't have any cards. Because you chose to play like that. The way he... By the way, guys, the way he prevents us from blocking him is... Okay, apparently he did have cards. I'm not sure where. But... Because he's getting 21. But the way he prevents us from card blocking him is... He removes purple down in here to force purple off his cap. Because right now, purple's just trading with me. I've got good rapport with purple. There's no reason for me to stop trading with purple. Purple's got a huge cap. Meanwhile, yellow has forced me to hit him multiple times. I mean, I've hit 300 of his troops because he's been super stubborn. Left the troops in here. I just don't get it. I don't know why... You know, he was actually bullying purple too, and he pivoted onto me for some reason. And he's going to get 3rd place. Purple may very well win this game. He probably should. He's got over 1,000 troops. I can't really match that energy right now. Unfortunately, it seems as though he still had a bunch of extra cards up here. So that's not great, because knowing this guy, he's going to send them right into me. Instead of the guy who kind of forced him into this position. But like I said, if he wants to stop himself from being blocked, his best bet is to come down in here and hit purple instead of trying to clear me fully out of the bonus next to my capital. So he may be out of cards now. I think he's either out or he has at most one more. I could win this. He does just blitz, which is kind of funny. He does not get a card. All right, I guess this is what we're doing. I'll trade early. I'll bite. Problem is, purple is going to... I mean, purple's just massive. He's just simply massive. He's going to pull a whole cap off here in a second, I think. Screw it. I wasn't in this position with yellow fully committing into me like that. There was no chance of me winning this. There was simply no chance of me winning. I'm happy. Purple made a great play backing off of this position. And yellow decided that instead of blocking purple, he was going to focus fully on me. And I'm content with that. You guys may... I know a lot of times when I finish second in these games, people get mad at me. For some reason, they dislike the video. To be honest with you guys, it's not that deep. So sometimes I got to make a business decision here. And the business decision is my time. And it simply was not worth my time to continue down that path. So good game, dude. I'm not gonna bother with this. There's zero chance of me winning. With the number of troops he has, the 2-point hold he has up here, I'm not gonna win this. He got this capital. There's genuinely no chance. So we will step off. I will play solid. I mean, I'm at 348. He's got more than double that right now. I don't think even the best players could win from this position. He had 200. He was hiding 200 down here. Throwing this in front of him. I don't know. Purple played a great game. I'm really impressed with how he played. Played backed up. He even had 200 troops hiding here. Maybe he placed these here on the last turn. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm not going to waste this guy's time. And I don't think the way that yellow played this game made any sense at all. Good game, dude. And I figured if he's going to keep putting his troops in front of me like this, and I get it, that's where you can take your cards, but he insisted on coming in here and attacking me more than need to, leaving 150 something troops in there. Like, you saw purple down here, you knew that I was blocking you. Your easiest path forward is remove purple and then block him up top. He can't do anything to you. And instead, yellow opted for this route of let's piss green off. And I'm not going to sit here and let that happen. I don't care enough about winning if a guy's going to play like that. And I'm not surprised he's a beginner. Shout out to Purple. Purple was a very good player. But I think this kind of shows how this map plays. The card blocks are fairly easy. The blizzards are super impactful. I mean, yellow, I think, picked the wrong cap of that 2 territory bonus with that blizzard. Let's switch over to the map image. But essentially, you could have a blizzard here. You could have a blizzard here. Split blizzard's a little awkward, but 2-point hold over this bonus if you have that split blizzard there. If you have, what are some other interesting ones? So potential, if you have blizzard, 1-point hold for this whole bonus, which is pretty crazy. And also by extent, this bonus would be a 1-point hold. Just too many little pockets. I think that the fact that I even got second place with that starting position is pretty surprising. Definitely, in my opinion, the worst of the map pack. Interesting enough with the pathing and the block opportunities. Obviously, we did, with the help of purple, got that block off onto yellow. But yeah, purple played super conservatively when he needed to. And he knew, he effectively reverse card blocked yellow with the help of my standard card block on the other side. And got him the win. So good for purple. Let's take a look at where this one falls on our list. Like I said, not my favorite. Probably a little bit too easy to block. Probably a little bit too easy to get pretty OP 1-point hold. I know there are only 2 blizzards, but it's possible to get some really strong 1-point holds or really nasty choke points on the board. And for that reason, I don't love it. I don't think it's the worst, but I definitely don't think it's top tier. I think it's better than like eBuy land down here. I don't think it's quite D tier. I think it's kind of a smaller scale version of like the issues that Greece has, the issues that I guess kind of general processing unit have. But because it's smaller, I think it's going to fall right in here. Blackbeard's is kind of another one of those 1-point hold maps. I think it's down here. I don't think I like it quite as much as Greece. I think I like it a little bit more than Blackbeard. So bottom is C tier, lowest of our space-themed maps here. Obviously, we've got SMG Spaceport, Orbital Objectives, and Operation Atom up in A and B tier. As I mentioned during the video, we'll be on to the Viking Conquest map pack with End of the King next week. If you guys enjoy Tier List Tuesday, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Tier List Tuesday next Tuesday. As always, everybody, I have been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.